Hindi, hindi champion. Ganda ng pagka...
Remember, bank account really had no figures. Now I'm chilling someplace where they ain't got no winter in a villa. Waiting for the fall like they was yelling timber. Flow colder than winters be in Chicago. I've always had the vision. I see it with my eyes closed. They grew up. I got no phony bro. They was yelling bravo. Yo, I grew up in the home, but that's the perfect role model. So I do it in the song, cause some of these things I hold bottle. Knew I couldn't do it alone, but some of these things I won't follow. So I prove it on my own, give it my all on full throttle. There was no love for me, I was up and coming. I faced doubts and had worries, but I wasn't buzzing. Look, they tried to steal my glory, say it wasn't nothing. But God's the author of my story, not the braid. 1 chance just to make it at the city, huh? 2 hands put together, I hope he hear me, 3 a.m., my soul weary, spirit fill me up. Forever grinding till the day I touch a million. 1 chance just to make it at the city. 2 hands put together, I hope he hear me. 3 a.m., my soul weary, but see it clearly. Forever grinding till the day I touch a million.
X. Once again.
Let's hear it for the starting 5 for the Boston Celtics. At the point, 6'4", number 4.
Wala akong break. Wala din akong price. Wala kahit lang. Wala kahit lang.
It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Here with Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson. This is Brian Anderson. Joining us from the sidelines, Ali LaForce. Now, New York starting 5. They've got Karl Anthony Towns. Josh Hart is out there with OG Anunoby. Then it's Mikal Bridges. And it's Brunson in at the point guard position. And for the Celtics, the perimeter pair, White and Brown. Tatum is the 4 with Porzingis at center. And it's Holiday in at the 1. Grant, looking at these two teams, my attention is drawn to the front court.
Oh yeah, this should be a battle on the baseline. Great to watch skilled bigs trade blows and show off what they can do down low.
Now Brunson. Towns outside. Let's go with a 3. The rebound by Jason Tatum.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Tatum, a screen on Brunson. Pass to White. Tatum against Towns. Now here's Porzingis. And off the left side of the rim, it swirls in for him.
He can beat you inside. He can beat you outside. Porzingis is truly the prototypical stretch big.
Now here's Brunson. Driving inside. And
No.
denied. He sends it right off the glass. About a minute into this first quarter. To the paint. Porzingis in the post. Towns on him. And it's going to be a 3-second
seconds.
And you got to be in awe of incredible defensive efforts like this.
That kind of projection early on energizes your squad. The coaching staff just loves this kind of hustle.
And so it's Brunson who brings up the ball for the New York Knicks.
L1 lang din natin.
Just 5 to shoot. Pulls up. New York, again, can't hit. Well, I don't think anyone predicted that Jalen Brunson would become the player he is today, Grant.
Yeah, that's for sure, B.A. Or he definitely wouldn't have been a second-round pick. He's a hard worker, a competitor, and an elite offensive player.
Now here's Tatum. Right side Brown. Shoots over Hart, and they force the shot
Come
clock
on.
violation.
Beses na.
Great D.
New York ball.
And the first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Holiday against Brunson. Hart with a screen on Holiday. Outside Hart. Bridges passes to Anunoby. 5 to shoot. Shoots over Brown. From 11 feet away, it's rebounded by Jaylen Brown.
Well, some trips you get the shot you want, it just doesn't fall. I go back to him in that area on the floor.
Outside Holiday. Porzingis against Bridges. Outside Holiday. And stolen by Brunson. Here's Anunoby. Yes. And a nice assist from Brunson. And that makes it a tie ball game.
Such good vision from Brunson. He's able to spot a guy ready to attack.
Outside Tatum. There's the triple. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
And we'll have a timeout called by Tom Thibodeau. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Achua's checked in for New York.
5. Precious Achua.
And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. And here's Brunson.
Remaining in the first 2 minutes.
Pass to Towns. It's Hart on the wing. Brunson with it. Clock at 4. Takes a 13-footer. And it's Jason Tatum with the rebound.
It is a shame to see a high percentage look go to waste. He'll be hearing about this one in the locker room, I'm sure.
Offline with a 3. Knicks trail by 3. Well, Grant, all the high hopes Knicks fans have had in recent years, they have finally come to fruition.
Yeah, it really was good to see the Knicks have a great campaign last year. From the players to the coaches to the front office and the fans. They've pressed all the right buttons.
Towns can't get it to go. Celtics lead by 3. Now let's send it over to Allie LaForce, who was able to talk with Joe Mazzulla.
And he said when you watch film on Karl Anthony Towns, his size is impressive, but when you're actually standing next to him, he looks a whole lot bigger. And he knows how to use that size on the blocks and on the perimeter, which makes him an especially tough cover. Brian?
As always, Allie, we thank you. Now here's Holiday. No points so far. The kick to Tatum. The 3 is up. Towns with a rebound.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
Takes the 3, and it's good. First made shot in 4 attempts.
Taking his shot, and Towns doesn't think, he just acts.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. And Jalen Brunson gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. So Boston going with almost an entirely new group here. Cornette's checked in for Kristaps Porzingis. Horford comes in for Jason Tatum. Hauser, he's checked in for White. And Pritchard is subbed in for Drew Holiday. Now here's Brown. On the take. And Brown with the stuff.
Speed on display there from Brown. This man can turn on the Jets. He has another gear.
Robinson passes to McBride. Robinson, a screen on Brown. Here's McBride. Nice jump shot from the top of the key.
Love to see that kind of activity. He just makes things happen.
Here's Hauser. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And so a tie game here as we end this low-scoring first quarter. Stay with us now as we get set to bring you quarter number 2 after this.
May noodles din naman sa baba, bro. Pwede natin.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And for Boston guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Give it up for their D. They're battling, communicating, and coming up with key stops.
It's been a group effort, and
Pag
that's what it
nagbalbas ka na,
takes
hindi
to
mo na
play the
pwedeng
kind of
tanggalin
defense
eh.
that they play.
Yung
Great
clean
showing
shape,
from them.
hindi pwede. hits yan, pwede. Pero
We've got
yung
Jason
totaling
Tatum,
clean,
Al
no,
Horford out
no,
there with
man.
Torrey Craig. Then there's Peyton Pritchard, and it's Hauser in at the 3. That's the Boston 5. Achua with the rebound. New York with the ball. Right side Payne. Robinson on the wing. New York needs to get one up quick. The timer ticks. There's the shot clock violation. So they'll turn it over. The Knicks making a switch here. And Anunoby's checked in.
Number 8, OG Anunoby.
Here's Tatum. To the middle. Here's Horford. Oh, getting it done. Horford gets it to go. Looking at lineups around the league, Grant. Seems like they're becoming more positionless than ever before.
Yeah, you're spot on, BA. To the point where some people feel all-star voting shouldn't be by position anymore. It should be by merit.
For 3, Bridges. Horford pulls it in. The Celtics with the lead. Here's Tatum. Ooh, rugged finish from Tatum.
Tatum touch on the floater. Tatum making it look way too easy.
And we'll have a timeout called by Tom Thibodeau. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. And Boston with some changes. Porzingis comes in for Horford, and Drew Holiday is subbed in for Craig. And a switch here also for New York. Towns is checked in. Holiday against Bridges. Towns, right side. Pass to Achua from the arc. That shot off the mark. Celtics lead by 4. And when you talk about the Boston Celtics last year, they were historically good, Richard.
Yeah, they had the 4th best net rating ever in the history of the game. That's Magic Johnson, Larry Bird, the MJ Bulls. Shattered the NBA record for offensive rating at 123.1. They were unreal.
Now here's Towns. It falls. He's now 2 of 5 from the field.
Hard to find fault with the D. Towns just beating them with better offense there.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Hey, Brian, a key concept preached by Celtics head coach Joe Mazzulla and reiterated by Jaylen Brown, who says it's reading the game, realizing fast but playing slow. We're the more talented team, he said. We have to be the smarter team as well. And when we do that, we're going to be tough to beat. Brian?
Well, they certainly have been, Allie. Thanks for that. Now here's Towns. Can't cash it in from close range. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. Over Porzingis. And Porzingis with the block.
Great play by Porzingis. Love seeing the Zinger engaged on D.
Talagang nakatatlong rebound si ano
Here's
dun.
Anunoby. Back to Towns. Goes up again. They grabbed their own miss. Outside of Chua.
Talagang puro offensive
Pass
rebound.
to Towns.
2 minutes.
And out of bounds.
Ay!
And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. Coach wants to speak to his guys. Maybe alter some of the game
Apat
plan.
na ano, offensive rebound.
And Boston with some changes. Horford, he's checked in for Jason Tatum. Brown comes in for Hauser. And it's White in for Pritchard. Mitchell Robinson, he's checked in for New York. Brunson comes in for Mikal Bridges. Now here's Holiday. Yet to see a basket. Now here's Horford. Pass to Holiday. 5 on the clock. Here's Brown. The 3. Boston, no good that time either.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Outside Brunson. Out left to the wing. Here's Towns. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up. That's on Al Horford.
Can't afford to leave the ground if you're the defense, and that's when Towns can really hurt you.
Offensively, Karl Anthony Towns is one of the most well-rounded big men in the league, Grant.
Yeah, maybe in league history, B.A. He's an elite three-point shooter, post scorer, and his passing is severely underrated.
Now here's Holiday. Up top, Brown, all alone. It's hauled in by Robinson.
I'm trying to think of the last time I saw him miss a shot like that. It's been a while.
McBride can't get it to go. And so it's Holiday who brings up the ball for the Celtics. Their defense has only allowed 4 points in the quarter. Here's Porzingis. Another miss. Boy, they're in a funk right now.
Come on.
New York has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
Holiday with the ball. No points yet. Down low. Porzingis putting the size to work.
Great body control by Porzingis. He sets a good pick and then rolls right into a scoring position.
Left side, Robinson. The kick out to Brunson. Robinson, a screen on Horford. Towns passes to Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson.
This is how you force a defense to collapse. Kick the ball right inside.
White for three. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Holiday. Holiday's got 3 assists now in this one. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. Boston out in front, leading by 3.
Lang hila yung
Time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
Thanks so much. I'm here with Coach Tom Thibodeau. And Tom, what's it going to take down the stretch to win this ball game?
I think just tough defense, take good shots, not turn the ball over, play smart.
Back to the basics. Thanks, Coach.
Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be back right after the break for the third quarter here on 2K Sports.
Ganda rin kung nakunan sana natin yung mga black top natin. Tumatayo na tayo, sisigaw na tayo. Hanggang 3 AM, di natin napapansin yung oras.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. You have to like what we're seeing from Karl Anthony Towns.
And he was a beast on the offensive glass in that first half. How can they slow him down?
The way to limit those offensive boards, it's just effort, guys. Whoever is guarding him has to get to position and beat him to the spot.
And on the floor for Tom Thibodeau as we get into the second half. Josh Hart is out there with OG Anunoby. Then there's Jalen Brunson. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Bridges in at the 2. Now here's Brunson. Still no points. Towns a screen on Holiday. Here's Brunson. And Porzingis with the block. Out of bounds. Knicks ball as New York keeps possession. Here's Towns. 7 points in the game. Blocked again! Tatum against Anunoby. Holiday from long range. Boston, no good that time either.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Hart passes to Towns, and it's in there. Towns has got 9 points.
Nice positioning and footwork on point. And Towns so smooth down there inside.
Brown with a screen. Tatum passes to Brown. Stolen by Anunoby. And here's Brunson from the arc. Rebound Boston. Porzingis has got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Tatum. Tatum knocks it down. He's locked in right now.
Brushing off the contact. Look, the dude is strong. When he gets
Lucky
in there,
bounce pero
it's easy.
green
That's
release
easy.
labo.
And when Porzingis can be a 3rd option on a team, he is deadly and efficient, RJ.
We've always seen Porzingis as the guy or as a 2nd option. But when he has elite teammates around him, he really flourishes.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Brian, last season, Jason Tatum surpassed 10,000 career points. He said, "It sounds crazy. I always think about when I was a kid growing up with my mom and saying I wanted to be in the NBA. I may have thought I would be one of the best players, but to actually do it is a surreal feeling." Brian, he's being honest.
Yeah, dreams do come true, Allie. Thank you. Knicks trail by 3. Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Hart with a screen on Holiday. Here's Brunson outside. Oh, Brunson with the dribble.
You know, some threes look better than others, and Brunson's lefty stroke from 3 is a beautiful thing.
Porzingis with a screen on Brunson. Holiday passes to Porzingis. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call.
And that is an absolute...
Una yung 3 seconds.
In a close game like this, that might be enough to impact how it ends.
Boston making a switch here. Pritchard's checked in. And a switch here also for New York. Achua's checked in for Anunoby. Now here's Brunson.
Oh.
Towns outside. For the lead. Oh, it's blocked by Porzingis. Outside, Brown to the paint. Shakes him. And a slam dunk by Porzingis.
Even after that serious knee injury, Porzingis with the spring to flush it.
And we'll have a timeout called by Tom Thibodeau. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. Now Brunson. And there's 1:45 left in the 3rd quarter. Towns outside. 6 to shoot over Porzingis. And here's Brunson from the arc. Oh, wow! A bomb from Brunson.
Yun ang
And
Bronson
that's on the
nun.
defense, giving him a decent look. That's his shot.
Porzingis with a screen on Achua. Tatum passes to Porzingis. He's off on the layup. New York has gotten 2 of 4 threes to fall here in this 3rd quarter. It's out of bounds. Last touch by Bridges.
Horrible mistake right there. You hate to see on the first turnovers like that.
And some changes here for the Celtics. Cornette's checked in for Kristaps Porzingis. Horford comes in for Tatum. And it's Hauser in for Holiday. Robinson, he's checked in for New York. McBride comes in for Hart. And there's the foul. It'll go on Precious Achiuwa. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Brown looking around. Brown catches in. A terrific finisher inside.
The mid-range is not an issue for Brown, and it's just another weapon in his arsenal now.
Out to Bridges. The 3-ball. Hauled in by Brown.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
29 seconds left to play in the 3rd quarter here. And so it's Brunson who brings up the ball for the Knicks. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the 2nd half. And a big finish by Robinson.
Skin rin ako ni Horford.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, BA.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is. Here's Cornette. Second shot opportunity. He gets it in there. And the Celtics lead by 1.
Second chance points are always painful. Have to make the effort to box out.
Uy! Pusot yun!
To emphasize rebounding going forward.
Yung
It's
Bronson
still
plus
anybody's
step
game
top
as
of
we
the
reach the end of 3. Boston out in front, leading by 1. And don't go away. We'll be back in a few moments. It'll be the 4th quarter of basketball coming up next.
Volleyball. Dilabas yung mga sigo. Ito ba eh.
And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
Yun, Pilman
I
ay.
know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
Nagamit
And
ko
for
nung
the
last time.
defense, it's so tough to guard a big man with that kind of court vision and dime drop.
Parang yung first name din yung apelido yun.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Peyton Pritchard is out there with Jason Tatum. Then it's Torrey Craig. Then there's Al Horford. And it's Hauser in at the 3, the small forward. That's the Boston 5. And it's going to be out of bounds. New York will have another go.
Checking in for the Knicks, number 23, Mitchell Robinson.
And a big finish by Robinson.
Diyan eh.
Yeah, and for Towns,
Di,
great
parang anak ni
awareness
ano,
at the
kamukha ng anak
offensive
ni
end.
Patrick. Yung mataba. Oo, chill.
Boston trailing.
Parang hawig eh.
Left side Tatum. The fadeaway. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
Yes, sir.
Neither team able to build a lead and sustain
Yes,
it.
sir.
After 6 lead changes, it feels like it could come down to one big play.
Payne, the pass to Robinson. Back to Payne. Clock at 6.
Uy,
Here's Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson.
And when the game is this close, you have to go all out.
He certainly understands his role, huh? When the shot goes up, just crashes the offensive glass.
He's just giving them everything he has. It's why his teammates appreciate and enjoy playing with him.
The kick to Tatum. It's hauled in by Robinson. Robinson's got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Anunoby. Launches it. Rebounded by the Celtics. We're just over a minute and a half now into the 4th. Back to Tatum. Here's Hauser, defended by Payne. Here's Tatum. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. You look at his college days and his rookie year, Tatum has always been on a winning team, Richard.
Yeah, I think it starts with his approach. There's always been an air of professionalism when it comes to Tatum. He's just a young player that is focused only on winning.
wala pas eh.
No good on that. Among the best in the NBA for a few years now. Jason Tatum. RJ, he's still quite young. How can he get even better?
Oh, he can just get wiser and wiser, and that's what happens with young players. They get to a physical level where they can dominate, but where they get better is mentally. They get mentally stronger as they get into these experiences more.
Whoa.
He really wanted to capture the lead there.
Hey,
But
game.
on the bright side, at least the game is tied.
And we'll have a timeout called by Tom Thibodeau. He is not messing around, calling them into the huddle. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Tom Thibodeau coaching his team during that last break. He tried to loosen the tension a little, asking his guys, are we having fun? I know I am. Just relax out there and follow the game plan. We've got this.
Thanks for that, Allie. Holiday against Brunson. New York, no good that time either.
Oh, I can see some miscommunication on defense there very clearly. They were super fortunate it didn't torch them with that mistake.
Outside Tatum, takes a 3. Again, the miss by Boston.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from 3.
Brunson passes to Towns. New York, again, can't hit.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
Yeah, he might have been feeling himself a little too much on that one. He can hit it, but not consistently.
Towering eh.
Oh my, huge
Sigurado.
play from Porzingis. A testament to the competitiveness that he plays with.
And an Obi for 3. Tries again. And Towns with the lay-in.
And in the big moments, Towns Towns ups the ante, which allows him to knock down the important shots.
Tatum with a screen. Good drive by Holiday. Tatum against Brunson.
Oh!
Tatum with a throwdown.
I do not care what kind of game he is having. In these moments, Tatum is just different.
And Brunson's got the ball here for the Knicks. Trailing by 2. Pass to Towns. Bridges outside. Now Brunson. Towns a screen on Holiday. And here's Brunson from the arc. It's hauled in by White.
You kind of wonder where his head's at. The shot selection hasn't been there. And, of course, that one was just crazy.
And he's going for the lob. It's stolen by Hart. Bridges outside. Here's Towns. The kick out to Brunson. From behind the arc.
Oy! That's in!
The trifecta.
That's in!
And breaking down some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Knicks.
They've been defending with excellent anticipation all game long. Just look at how many times they've managed to get their hands on the ball.
Yeah, all throughout the game, the opposition hasn't been able to keep them off the glass.
Come
And
on!
they're paying for it, giving up second chance points.
Grant, they'd love to milk the clock here.
No question. They're in a great situation right here.
And stolen by Brown. And here we go. The Celtics on the run. The kick to Tatum. Fires the 3.
Oh!
And Tatum drills the 3.
Some players shrink when the pressure's on, but he lives for these moments.
Brunson against Holiday. Towns outside. Over Porzingis. Missed it. And they foul intentionally. Now they're going to have to do that again. They're not in the penalty just yet.
Yeah, and that was a smart move. I mean, you have to foul right there. You just don't want them to run out the clock.
And he commits the intentional foul.
OG Anunoby, second personal foul, third team foul.
Tatum.
At the line, Jason Tatum. At the line for 2 shots.
He drops the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And so he drops them both, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Cool, calm, and collected. Say that 3 times fast. He makes them all and puts this game away.
So much good.
Timeout called by New York. 12 seconds left to play in the 4th quarter. What do you think is going to be their
one game
best
ba?
move at this point?
Takto.
No doubt.
Pagkatapos
They've
ng
got to
second
get a
game,
quick
parang
bucket
hindi mga
here.
30 minutes
Yeah,
lang
it
yun.
has to be fast. They got to take the first good look they get.
Towns for 3. Unable to get that one. And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here.
Second personal foul, 4th team foul. At the line for 2, Drew Holiday.
First free throw is good, and that puts him up 5. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 6-point
Baka
ball game.
ma-upload na to, bro.
Now a timeout called by New York. They're down by 6. Given the situation here, what sort of strategy needs to be top of mind?
The game's not quite done yet, but they need points right away.
We've seen teams come back from this before. Smart to take the timeout and get everybody focused on exactly what needs to be done.
And now we've got an intentional foul.
Second personal foul, 5th team foul. At the line, Jason Tatum. At the line for 2 shots.
Good on the first.
Palitan
And
ng
that makes it a
triple si ano,
7-point lead.
si Tatum tsaka si ano, Carl Anthony Towns.
So he gets them both, and it's an 8-point ball game. So we see Boston get the win here. A clean win, and one where they clearly showed
Of
better
course,
energy.
game 3.
Yeah, so true. They put on a show here at home. And I really think they had that extra swagger and confidence, too.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it
Sorry,
for now.
pag-offensive
For Richard
rebound.
Jefferson,
Patang
Grant Hill, and Ali LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for being with us. And time now to introduce our player of the game, Jason Tatum.
Nanigo. Nanigo, bro. Nanigo.